Okay, you guys. So, hello. It's Nathifa Morosé. I am the Elder Reborn. Well, this is the Elder Reborn. And I definitely want to talk to you guys about this golden age we have stepped into. And it's more than what meets the eye, okay? Because what I'm hearing right now is that we're stepping into a new golden age, or you are the golden child here. Everything that you been through, you witnessed, you experienced, all had to lead you here because that was your refinement moment. That was you being refined by God, being refined by the universe, by source. But it was also you understanding that you were putting yourself in that fire as well. And you are now refined. You are now coming out as pure gold right now. And all of us need to prophesy, speak the Lord's name. But I understand that God has put me in the position to bridge the gap here. The spirituality space and where we come from the Christianity stuff. It is a lot that goes on, but God is in everything. And what the devil means for bad, God means for good, you know? And there's been a lot of things that, a lot of confusion that we are now coming out of. We're coming out of this illusion where it was just so one way that we didn't know that we were being bamboozled. Like we were in a genjutsu. Like we were in a space where we could not, you know, and hey, that's a confirmation right there too. People are going at each other like very, hey, going very, uh, very catty, like right now. Seriously, come on. So anyway, um, but hi, Alvin, how are you doing? So this is ridiculous. Anyway, so I just want to definitely continue to talk about how you might be interfering with some like real spiritual warfare or things that will try to infiltrate your energy and stop you from stepping in. Like the doorway is right here, you know? You're not putting yourself through, hey, you're not putting yourself through anything that is 333 as well, you guys. It's just really, sorry, right now I'm seeing like the trees moving and it's winter right now, so there's no trees. So God is putting you in this period of a season where you have to go within, because come springtime, within the next 3 months, there's so many things are going to be sprouting in your life. So whatever seeds you're sowing now, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, God is moving in your life, right? The universe, your angels, your spirit guides, you know, they are you a believer? I'm the thing is, the act of believing is so complex. To believe in something that you have no proof of, it's hard for me. I'm on a journey though. That's the whole point of this channel, is because I'm trying to bridge the gap and seeing how why one world is a certain way and why the others are the others, and why are there the same similarities in both religion and spirituality. So But yeah, so definitely feeling like whatever's coming in, you're going to be very prosperous. But I'm also getting moving in silence, obviously. We always hear that. But moving decisively as well. You know, it's my first time live here, you guys. I just knew I wouldn't really post anything if I just don't go live before I go to work. So, um, but yeah, yeah, this golden age thing is really hitting deep for me. And yeah, I don't know if anyone has been seeing 444, 333, 1111, definitely. And hmm, I'm saying the ones that have been seeing a lot of threes, or like 1 and 2 or 2 and 1 because they add to 3. I'm hearing there's a need for you to balance yourself out. And I don't know, it's just like your mind, body, and soul, your work life, love life, and your spiritual practice. I feel like some of you haven't found that balance yet. Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing. Autoholic official. It's all perspectives, yeah. Like when I read the Kabbalion and I've been moved to reread it again, it describes the all. And when you think of the all, I think of God, right? Like, um, so I love the mystery. I love to dive deep into things. I can't say I agree 100% if I never done the research, and it's like real research, right? And that also brings me to why research is important, because you tend to find things that you relate to. God created man or man created God. That's the thing. That's a paradox. Okay, so what I think with that, I'm reading this comment here. Let me see. God created man or man created God. It's giving both. Like, if all is mind and the universe is mental, right? Every idea is a spark, right? Okay, every idea is like a spark. People get light bulb moments. I've been seeing a lot of like random light bulbs everywhere. So those were like also signs I'm thinking that are making me think like shine. But I feel like that like idea or the mental thing, God created himself, which in turn created man. And man also had to create God just to know who he is, or she, or whatever. So they created the deity, they created the religion, they created everything around it. So I feel like it's both. The 844 I also see on the clock. So 4 is foundation. So either way, as above, so below. You know, it's giving me the tarot card with the 4 of Wands energy, but it's giving me like 2 of Wands here is above and 2 of Wands over there is below, or in it. It's like, and there's parts in the Bible that I think I read once was like the kingdom of heaven's within you. So it's just kind of like, did we create this for our own selves? Because we know after death we still have life. There's an afterlife. So are we God ourselves? Like, it just, then it makes me think of, okay, so what is reincarnation? Like, it just makes me dive like really deep. Why don't other animals pray to God? Why only pray humans pray? The thing is, the thing is because humans we were the first to quote unquote sin. Animals have never sinned yet. Animals have the closest relationship to God because they've never sinned, supposedly. So, but when you say pray, other animals pray. They have a direct connection. And because we severed our direct connection is the reason why we have to communicate through prayer and understanding, or having some type of inner wisdom that we believe comes from God, but all that we need is already within us. So who are we praying to? Because we're talking to ourselves at one point. Hinduism is the oldest religion in the world. Then how Christianity became the true religion. When I think of religion, I think of them as constitutions, or like a collective of people, identity of people. So I can't really say I don't personally believe in religion. So because it just doesn't make any sense. Christianity became the true religion because of the Bible. They push that Bible. They push the Bible everywhere. Like, I read parts of the Bible because I think there's truth that are everywhere. There's Easter eggs everywhere in the world. So I hope that answered your question. Damn, I need to get ready. Adam or Eve or evolution? I think all humans evolved, right? I don't think we came from primates. No. I don't think we came from primates, but we could also be from a different world, you know? So there's always two. I mean, that's the only thing that could make another human outside of artificial insemination, but it's just like, was Adam and Eve or was it somebody else? You know? Like, how many other stories have we heard? Like, it could have been Horus and Isis. It could be anything. How many other religions have their origin story with two individuals? So, and what if the Adam and Eve story is just, I don't want to say a nursery rhyme, but what if it's just a story that just has a different name? It's the same story with different names. It could have just been saying, like, this is how you procreate. A man and woman comes together. Why didn't God save the poor children who are starving in Africa? Because God put other people with resources and blessings to do that. Because we as human beings, 333, us human beings, we are supposed to be communal individuals. We are supposed to be helping everyone. It's part of the cycle. This is part of how the world's supposed to work. It's a part of the ecosystem. The trees help other plants, and the grass do other things. Like, the worms help cultivate the soil. Everything has its place and has its purpose. So when you say poor children in Africa that are starving in Africa, I don't believe that they go around. There's still a lot of, I bet there are, but there's starving people everywhere, not just Africa. You know what I'm saying? And so God has already done his duty. We can't, we also have the power. That's the whole point of our existence. He gave us the power to do things, to make change, to be a part of the ecosystem of this world. So, yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a channel message. I forgot how live works. but I do appreciate the questions. Um, but yeah, trying to think of what else to talk about. So, Autoholic, how do you answer these questions? But until you respond, yeah, like that's like my whole thing is trying to figure it out. Like, why does numerology exist and why does it make sense? Like, why did God put so much, I don't know, because these are my doubts. Ooh, doubt is a big thing. Doubt? What caused you to doubt? If you don't mind me asking. I get deep, so so I want to know the truth, like the why. Why doubt this? Ooh, I have a blog about overthinking because I'm an overthinker too, and it's a superpower. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, I'm trying to go on the website right now. That is crazy. Let me tell you something. So it's the elderreborn.com. It's the Ancient Well blog, right? It says traits to recognize overthinker, but embracing the power of overthinking, the journey to intuitive depth. Let me just read you a quick little something, because you being an overthinker is the best thing ever. It's because you're supposed to be answering these questions. An overthinker is like a superpower within you, because you have to go against the status quo, because certain things have been in power. So you have to overthink to overstand. Okay, so I'm not gonna read everything, but it's gonna say I have the gift of overthinking. Okay, are you an overthinker? Do you often find yourself analyzing every little detail? As we journey through life, the path of overthinking can seem more a burden than a gift. Yet, from an elder's perspective, I'm here to tell you that being an overthinker is not a curse. It's a unique superpower that, when embraced, can lead to profound wisdom and insight. This is not the best thing. Sometimes it leads to depression. Yes. Yes. And it does. And I just got out of depression because of my overthinking. And my overthinking, if I don't have control over it, because it's a superpower. Just like Superman, he wasn't the best at his gifts at first, okay? He had to learn them. It's a power. You have to have a certain external hardware or some type of, so let's say you build muscle and go to the gym and all that stuff to gain and harness the power within you, right? When it comes to battling depression from overthinking, it's like you're going to have to train yourself on thinking of the most positive things. And me being live at this moment and you and I having this conversation right now is because I am literally opening the door to you stepping out of the fucking depression cycle. It's a cycle. Change your mindset. Overthinking is a blessing. The things that you have to overthink, write them, that you've been overthinking, write them down. Let yourself be curious with where it takes you. God, like I said, just go to my blog, theelderreborn.com. I gotta make sure it's up because I think I paused the whatchamacallit. Yeah, because my overthinking stopped me from posting on my website. It stopped me from posting here on YouTube. It stopped me from doing so many things. And I was like, yo, what the am I doing? Are you a preacher or something? No. No, I'm so sorry. Not a preacher, a teacher, okay? But I'm sorry, I do preach. But I do it because I want you to be motivated. Depression is not a good thing. And think about what it is. Depressed. It's compressing you into a state where you feel like you cannot move. Analysis paralysis or whatever. So yeah. And me speaking, I'm not just speaking to you. Um, I don't know your name, but I don't want to keep saying autoholic, but it's you. I don't want to keep saying these things just to you, to everybody else. I'm from Earth. Like, to tell you where I'm from is I have to go all over the place. So, but I'm from here, you know, that I know of. So yeah, I do need to start getting ready for work, you guys, whoever that's here, and those of you who are watching the replay. But yeah, I'm from South Venus. You know, that's funny. I was looking up my Venus and Libra placement, and I'm from the South, so I'll give you that. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.